Our project was a very specific invitation. David Chipperfield invited Stephen and I to make an exhibition that dealt with questions of social housing.
Well, the title is Finding Common Ground in 6 social housing projects in Europe. First of all, we felt that the common ground could refer to the space of the city, the glue that glues the city together, the housing projects, buildings that were not iconic and special, but really forming the background of a city. That theme extended in our minds through the choice of the 6 architects that we worked for, architects that we did believe had a common ideology in certain ways, each of them working very, very specifically within context, within the social conditions in which they work. The timeline that we show in the exhibition is intended to reveal not only the chronological development of housing, but also to recognise, for example, how housing is influenced by political, fiscal policy. Architecture of housing can never be seen as purely an architectural venture. It is a social and political and economical one.
We come from a city, London, that has a huge housing problem. London as a city needs to build something like 300,000 new homes in the next 20 years. For a city to function, it needs to be able to house all members of society. And behind social housing is this question of how you do that meaningfully and responsibly. In our own city, what we find very interesting is it is the form of housing that is the most regulated. Private housing runs free. If you can build it and sell it, then you make a profit, then the developer is happy. But social housing has always had this need to regulate because it's about being responsible and generous and so on and so forth. What we find, however, is that the manner in which other cultures regulate and control affordable housing varies enormously. One of the great lessons that we've learned from the experience, for example, of this building in Switzerland is a very refined construction industry, but our building in Geneva is nearly half the price of anything we were able to build in London, and the quality is phenomenal. Yeah. In terms of London, the need is great, but to do it well and to do it responsibly is a big work, and it's frustrated by the length that it takes to get consent to build any building, regulation and control, and so on. So this is part of a discipline, I think, of what we're doing, but I think we love the challenge.